G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. We're in for another Lobbie video today, vlog, whatever you want to call it. Trolling out new Lobbie pot I made up yesterday, so let's get into it and see if we can catch something.
Yeah, I've always been a little crazy. Yeah, I've always been a little strange, but I'm just doing me and living life, baby. So no need to explain. I've always been a little crazy. It stopped me from going insane. And all the small talk, yo, it don't faze me. Making memories, it's time to turn the page.
Alright guys, so like you saw at the start of the video there, I was talking about a new Lobbie pot I made up. You could call it a Lobbie pot, but it's more of a, you'd call it a Dilly, which is, I'll show you up, this here, like you normally see. They're your normal Lobbie pots, opera house pots, whatever you want to call them. They fold up, obviously they got a top on them. Like that, Lobbie comes in, can't get out, because you seal it up, put your meat inside, chuck it in the hole, that's your normal pots. But what we got here, yeah, it's called a Dilly. Back when I was younger, this is all we used to use. Dad had a couple of these made up, so that was before we had the Lobbie pots like you just saw. So pretty well all it is, easy to make, all it is, bit of fencing wire turned into a ring, bit of mesh, so I sort of went a bit over crazy with the zip ties, bit of rope, hold it all in. So how you use these, pretty well, you same sort of method, put your meat in the middle. When you chuck them in, they'll sit down flat. So then when you're pulling them up, you got to make sure you pretty well pull them straight up. And what happens, I probably might have stuffed up a bit with this. I probably should have left a bit more slack in the mesh. As you can see, it's probably a little bit tight. But the idea is when you pull them up, the force, as long as you're pulling straight up, you don't want to pull to the side or anything, otherwise they'll fall out. So anyway, you leave it, same method, you leave them in there for about 10 minutes overnight, however long, but with these you're more your 10 minutes sort of thing, because leave them overnight, they're just going to climb back out. So yeah, leave it in there 10-15 minutes, pull it straight up when your time's up. So yeah, you got to make sure you pull straight up, otherwise they'll come out. But the idea is have that upward force, yeah, pulling up, and you'll pull them, hold them in there, they can't sort of flick out over the edges. So that's the idea, that's what today's video is going to be about. So hopefully we catch something. I came out here maybe just after Christmas, so a few weeks ago, caught a few, probably about 20 all up, so a lot of them were a little bit smaller ones, so I threw a lot of them back. So we're going to try again today. Alright, so I'm going to go put some bait in the pots. One in this, I've got another one there like you saw, and then I've got another one in the ute. So two pots in the Dilly, the other pot's sort of half rooted. So time to get a new one, I think. So anyway, we'll see how we go. I'll get back with you in a sec. After I've chucked the bait in, we'll throw them in and see how we go. Alright, so got them all set up as you saw there. I already chucked one in just there, sort of over there. Then got the other one here set up. Just a bit of tail there, old beef tail. It's good, the meat's not actually frozen. Got that fresh this morning from the butchers, so it's all still, yeah, fresh meat. All it is just old dog bones. You can go to the butcher, just buy a bag of dog bones, which I find works best for lobbies. That's the Dilly. Bloody ants all over it already. So yeah, just this is the main, oh, it's not really support, just something that you can tie your meat onto. So a bit of rib, so you can see there, just sits in the middle like that. Throw it in. I might throw this pot in just here, just sort of in over here, which I'll do that now. Righto, so I'm just going to throw it straight in over here. Tie your string to something, but I just, even there, just got a bit of a ring on the end of it there, so just like that. Can't lose the string now. So with this other one, I'll take it over the other side. That's just a bit of a stick I put an end on, so if you don't have something to put your string over, you can just stab it into the ground. If we get some lobbies, might take them home, cook them up with a bit of butter, bit of garlic, bit of chili or something. See how we go. Yeah, that might be a bit better. I didn't realise the old microphone was up at the top. Sorry about that. We'll try it straight down. Alright, there's a stick, like that. So, normal time, we'll check it about 10 minutes, so 2 past 12 now, so we'll check it at 12 past. It can be 15 minutes, it doesn't really matter. Well, so you've got the other one in over there, one there, and one here. So we should be good to go. If they're too small, I'll chuck a few back and just keep the bigger ones if we get enough. We'll get back to it shortly, I suppose, in 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to wander around and, I don't know, kick rocks or something, twiddle my thumbs. Rightio, see you soon. Oh, soon. Tongue twister. So you obviously just saw me having a walk around. I thought I'd have a look around, see if I could see anything in the water. A few little guppies and insects getting around, but I couldn't see any lobbies, but that's not to say that they're not in there. You probably saw there, I was filling up the little blue esky I had there and putting leaves in it. So if I haven't explained it before, which I probably have, but I'm going to do it again. The reason I put the leaves in there like that, it's pretty much just to stop the lobbies from fighting. When you put them in there, I'll probably put a few more in there that's sort of a bit thin, but it sort of just divides them up a bit. They can't get at each other as much then, because normally if you just put them in there without any leaves and shit in there, they'll pretty well just pile on top of each other and attack each other, pretty well just kill each other to some extent, which is no good if you want to eat them, because you can't eat a dead lobby. It's got to be alive when you cook it. Hot water, well, boiling water, drop them straight in there, because if you put them in when they're already dead, it can make you pretty crook. So yeah, don't eat a dead lobby. Well, don't have a dead lobby, cook it, then eat it, because you'll get sick. So yeah, I just thought I'd explain that. A little tip there for you, if you're doing lobbying or anything like that. It's been, oh yeah, pretty well 10 minutes, exactly. I might leave the other pots, like the proper pots, a little bit longer, leave them for another maybe 5-10 minutes. I'll go around, check this dilly over here. So I'll take this with me, show you how it's done, and hopefully we catch something. I just want to see if I can do this with one hand. So you can take some of that slack. So yeah, like I said, pull it straight up, like that. Oh yeah, look at that. First cab off the rank. He only got one claw, the poor bugger. He's decent size. You know, he'll be good eating. Chuck him in there. There you go. See that? He just hides down straight under all the leaves. So we'll chuck it back in. Like I said, it could probably have a little bit more sag in the mesh. That's all right, it works. That's one. Throw it back in, straight down. Just let it sink down to the bottom. Throw that over there. So there you go. 1 me, 0 lobbies. Wait another 10 minutes or so, then I'll get back to you and we'll check the other pot. Well, pots, plural. Yeah, see how we go. Alright, so it's been a little bit longer than 10 minutes, so I sort of got carried away and then started raining a little bit. This is the first pot we put in here. So there's one little one in there. There was a couple more in there, but they fell through the bottom. That's what I mean. These, as you can see here, it's been patched up a few times. There's a few bit bigger holes in the bottom. Little fella there. Yeah, too small. I'll throw him back. I might not worry about putting that pot back in because it's just going to be a pain in the arse. It's even that, when you close it up, they don't open up real well. So I won't worry about that for now. Oh yeah, got 2 in there. Decent sized one and a little bit small one, but I think I might keep him too. He's about the average size really. A little bit smaller, but he might be alright. Chuck him in there, then you got the bit bigger fella here. Not bad size. That's 3 so far. I'll chuck this pot back in. Close that up. Yeah, that's good for it. Cover off me microphone. Back in we go. The water hole's nice and full at the moment because maybe probably not a week, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, we had heap of rain. It was like 10 inches overnight. So I couldn't even get out bush. I'll put a video in here. So that creek is the one I normally cross to actually get out to the forestry out here. And it was like, that's the highest it's been probably since 2013 when we had the last big floods. So yeah, there was no way we're getting out here. Probably too much rain all at once, so like 10 inches overnight, it's a shitload of rain, shitload of water. A lot of places got flooded. So anyway, we'll check this other one. Nothing. Not a thing. We'll put it back in. See if I can get that a bit further. So that's also a problem now out here, that the water's like really fresh. Maybe gave it a few more weeks. If the rain holds off, I dare say, let the water sit a bit more, and I might have a bit better chance then. But I got 3 there, so we might get lucky, might get another 1 or 2. Hopefully go home and just cook them up. Might even just do it out here yet. I got the fire going there, so I might even just boil them up out here. See how we go. So I'll give it another 12:45 now, 1:45. But I'll give it till 1 o'clock. I'll go through, check them again, then probably head on home. If I only get a couple more, I'll probably just cook them up out here. Saves getting a heap of butter and shit like that. I'll just boil them up out here. Got water, got the little tin on the water bottle. Bloody brilliant. Boiling up lobbies in, or tea or coffee, whatever you want. Alright, so it's been about a good hour and a half since I checked in, since I picked up the camera. I've taken the lobby pots out. I've just been checking them on and off camera. Just saves having to film everything all the time, sort through it all and find the good bits. So I've taken them out, I've put them back in the ute. Didn't catch anything else, just those 3 this morning. I've still got there. Yeah, I don't know, it just seems to be every time I get out of camera and try and actually get some content of me catching some lobbies for once, because you're probably starting to think that I don't actually catch anything out here. Yeah, so it seems to be every time I get that out I don't catch shit all, but when I was out here the other week got about 20, so what do you do? So anyway, I still am going to cook up the 3. I'm just going to cook them up out here. I've still got the fire going here, so I'm just going to boil up a bit of water, chuck them in that, have a quick bite to eat, then probably head back home, because it's about 2:15 now, so I've been out here the good bit of the day. Righto, so I'm going to chuck some water on the boil, start boiling them up. I got a bit bored while I was sitting here doing nothing, so I just got bored, so I made up a bit of a spear. Throw's alright, but don't know if I'll use it for anything, but filled in a bit of time, so I made that up. Throw's alright. And then a little bit of a serving plate, just add a bit of gum tree, just a bit of bark. All you do is just grab the axe or something with a bit of a blade on it, mark what you want or whatever. And I found a decent stick, well, more of a log. You mark it, you tap it in, because you've got to get down to the wood itself so you can peel it off. Then really it should just, if you do it right, it should just pop off. So just a little bit of a plate, nothing fancy. Probably could have went a little bit bigger, but that's alright. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last hour and a half. So anyway, I'm going to get some water on the boil and I'll get back to you once we get a boil going, chuck the lobbies in, have a bit of a bite to eat, and then I'm probably going to go home and have a decent feed, because it's been a few hours since I've had something to eat. Okay, so the water's boiling, as you can see there. You want to get a nice rolling boil. The humane way is to just drop them straight in when it's hot. If you do it while it's not boiling, it's going to be a bit more painful for them. So yeah, if you don't like seeing animals get killed or whatever, just look away for a sec. But yeah, if you don't care, well, ready? So you just want to drop them straight in. Dead. Second one, straight in. Third one, straight in. Right, so I'm going to leave them for about 10 minutes just to, make sure they're cooked through properly. All right, so I think that should about do it. I'm just going to tip the water out, and safety first. Always got a set of these because they're bloody handy when it comes to handling hot shit. They're cooked, nice and red. That's how you want them. Look at that. Lunch. Well, afternoon tea really. Oh shit, that's hot. We'll try and dish them up. See what we got here. Plate. One. If I can try and grab the. Oh no, that's going to be very hot. Oh, can't forget the claw. So, look at that. Nice and ready. Plate works a treat. Lovely. I think this is the first time I've actually caught lobbies on camera for a good bit. Anyway, like when I came out here a couple of weeks ago, I think that was like the first time in at least 1.5 years, 2 years that I've actually caught something out here. So I reckon I'll save the big fella till last. I'm going to take my hat off for this. I'll go the little one first. What do you do? Rip the tail off. I normally just take off the first couple of rings, first few rings, and normally you can just squeeze the back of the tail, pop out. Then if you want, which I recommend because it's dirty water they come out of, you just peel along the back there. That's what you call, well, I call it the shit bag, but that's like just shit. It's all the gunk out of the water, whatever they eat. Lovely. Then you got your little claws. You get nothing out of them. It's hardly worth messing around with. But this one here, see, like with these claws, they're a bit better. They're worth picking. Same thing again. Beautiful. Second one. Ooh. Oh, fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. You would not read about it. Bit of grit in it, but she's fine. So that's a nice little bit of claw. It's got to be a nice claw, that one. You know what? I'll save the tail for last because that's the best bit. That's nice. Oh, beautiful. Don't get much easier than that. Lovely. Plate work to treat. So it gave me a little feed. The more you have, you can mess around with recipes and boils and all that. Chuck all your different ingredients. So anyway, guys, smash that like button, press that subscribe button down below, press the bell button so you're notified every time I upload a new video, which is few and far between at the moment. Check out some of the other videos. Yeah, I put up the bike video, the last one. We went to Barham Heads and through to Harvey Bay, then back along the highway. 190 k's or something for the day, so it was good. Share the channel around. Trying to get it out there. I think we're at 400 subscribers or something at the moment. So anyway, guys, I haven't worked on a new catchphrase, so I'm just gonna say stay wild, and I'll see you next time.